So, Xbox 720 possible specs, 16 core processor.
Yeah, I heard about that. That's not, I don't think that's gonna happen because they're gonna have to release that console like under $300.
I know,
And
right?
16 cores is not gonna do it. I don't see how they'd be able to release something with 16 cores for under like $700.
I wonder that as well. What do you think, Jason?
What, on the
On the
Xbox
720 16 core, because they have to release it like under $300, but putting 16 cores in there.
Bull crap. I call BS on
It's
that. That's
gonna
going to be at
another
least
PlayStation
$400.
3.
Yeah. Just not as expensive, because I think the PlayStation 3 was like $600 or $500 at least when it first came out.
Well,
Then they dropped the price.
the processor they'd be putting in there alone.
I think it's unnecessary.
Would cost like over like $1,000.
You know, like the new iPhone's going to have like quad core, I think it is.
Yeah.
That's going to be unnecessary.
No.
So
They're not. I don't think they're putting quad. I don't know.
they're putting quad core in it.
There's a lot of phones out there with quad core and tablets, which is unnecessary.
Yeah. All I know is the Samsung Galaxy S3 is going to have border-to-border screen, whatever. So there's not going to be like a border around the screen. It'll be just straight from one side of the phone to the other side of the phone.
Anyways, 720.
It has nothing to do with the Xbox, but whatever.
Project Durango, possibly having the what graphics card was it going to have? I forgot.
It was in like the 7000 series.
Yeah, 7000 series of ATI.
Yeah.
So that's going to be that's going to be expensive as well. Atop the 16 core.
Yeah.
Which one of those graphic cards cost about $300-ish anyways.
I bet they put in a 6-core processor.
Yeah,
from AMD.
Someone probably read that wrong.
Because in the current Xbox 360, they only have a 4-core processor. And they put a 6-core in this one, and they put probably like a 6850 card into it. I could see that happening. Because those are relatively cheap. And I see absolutely no need for 16 cores for a console.
Well, if you're going to... Well, apparently some of those cores are going to be dedicated for the next generation Kinect. So then it can have dedicated cores. Which, who uses Kinect anyways, am I right? Like Star Wars Kinect,
yeah.
Am I right?
Yeah, like right now that Kinect really... It doesn't... Nobody has been able to, like, make a good...
Like it's still new.
Yeah, it's still new. Nobody's been able to make like a good game for it. So,
what about you, Jason? Don't you want to get a Kinect?
I do, but you know, kind of like we just said, there's no good game for it right now. There really isn't. And
Fruit Ninja, I've heard, is pretty fun.
Well, you can play it on your phone.
And the dancing one.
There's a Star Wars dancing game coming out for Xbox,
Good.
which I think is completely pointless.
I totally saw
It looked
that.
horrible.
I saw that. I sent that to you, Jason. I think.
Was it you? No, that Dakota sent it to me. I think you sent it to me
something.
after, though. But right now, just because there's nothing for the Kinect, I think it's completely pointless.
Yeah.
Just like with the PlayStation Move, I really don't see a point in it.
No, everybody's trying to do the same thing Nintendo did with their motion controls.
Wii Motion Plus, yeah. Only the Wii Motion Plus.
All the Wii Motion Plus did was just make it like more accurate.
Well, no, it made it to where you can do more movements with your character. Like
yeah, but
the new Legend of Zelda is a perfect example of that.
Yeah, I know, but it made it like a lot more accurate now.
Oh yeah,
that was the main purpose of it. But I'm just saying, everybody's trying to. Okay, this has nothing to do with the Xbox specs or anything, but it has everything that they're trying. Like everyone's trying to do the same thing the Xbox or that Nintendo did with their motion controls. With the Kinect. Kinect is taking it in a different route, which I like. The PlayStation Move just straight up copied the whole nunchuck and Wiimote thing. But I mean, at least with Microsoft, they took the Kinect in a different route to where it's just captures your body. But I could see, I could see what Brian was saying about how it's like gonna have dedicated cores to the Kinect. I could see how that could work, but I don't see the need for having dedicated cores when the Kinect now works fine with the 4 cores. Six
Apparently,
cores would be fine.
before the Kinect came out, they were talking about like some super fancy dancy stuff where it can detect real life items, and they took that
Yeah.
out
Yeah.
before they even released it because the current generation couldn't handle it or something with the
Yeah.
processor and all that. So this might be able to kind of help it out.
Well, hey, I mean, if they can find a way to release it with 16 cores and under $300, more power to them. I would not, I would not mind that. And actually have like a good lifespan. I wouldn't mind having 16 cores in a 360, or not a 360, but a 720. So I'm more power to them.